Hello, friends. Welcome to Level Up with Debbie Neal. I am your host. There is nowhere I would rather be than right here, right now with you. This podcast is all about leveling up in all aspects of our lives. Thank you for being here. I am so grateful. I'm excited to be on this journey with you. Together, we are leveling up. You ready? This episode of Level Up is brought to you by Transistor.fm. You want to start your own podcast? We use Transistor.fm to publish each episode of Level Up, and they help us distribute it to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. It can seem complicated to launch a podcast, but Transistor makes it super easy to get set up and start posting. They also give us stats on our most popular episodes. I love tracking the analytics and seeing which episodes you guys are loving the most so I can create better content for you. So if you have a podcast idea and want to get started, you can use Transistor as your host account, and you can get 15% off your first year when you sign up at transistor.fm/levelup. transistor.fm/levelup. Again, that's transistor.fm/levelup for 15% off your first year. Hello, everybody. How are you? Happy New Year. Last week, we spoke about choosing your hard. Okay? Here's the thing. Success is hard. Not living the life you want is also hard. Choose your hard. Committing to excellence is hard. Living under your potential is also hard. Choose your hard. Every single day we have a choice. You know, when we're looking at these choices, both can be painful. The pain of growth is temporary. The pain of regret can last forever. So choose your hard. Okay. I'm excited for this week's episode. We're going to be talking about vision boards. And I wasn't even realizing, because I record way in advance, that this is January 3rd. If you're listening to it on release day, and it doesn't matter if you're not, because you could be making a vision board any single time. But I'm really excited to talk about this week's episode. So I am thinking, okay, I don't want to say assuming, because you know what that could do. Right? But I'm thinking most of you have heard of a vision board. And I know I can vividly remember making my very first vision board. Okay. So I was excited. I went to the store, I was going to a vision board event, and I went to the store and I knew we were making vision boards. So I just bought a bunch of magazines. Now, mind you, it was a little bit of a different time. It was 15 years ago. We weren't Googling images. We weren't looking for things online. So I went and bought a bunch of magazines. I was hoping and thinking there was going to be pictures in there and quotes, something that I could just look through, almost and there was fun to that, right? Looking through, what in these catalogs do I want? What do I want to look like? What do I want to feel like? What do I want to drive? What do I want my home to look like? So it was like literally looking at a menu, and I was able to choose anything I wanted, and I was ripping it out. I had my glue stick, I had my scissors, I had my oak tag, right, which is that big white floppy piece of paper. I was ready to go. And at the time, it was amazing, okay? So when I was looking through these books, I found things that got me excited. I was ripping them out. I was adding them to this piece of oak tag, right? But I've learned so much in 15 years, and I'm really excited to share some of that with you. So what is it that we're going to talk about? Number one, what is a vision board, right? Why is having a vision board so important? How do we make one? And when it comes to how do we make one, there's no right or wrong answer. I'm just sharing some of my things with you. And then where do we put our vision board, and how often should we be making a new vision board? So number one, what is a vision board? You guys, this is so fun. It's a vision for your future life. It's like having a blank canvas. You don't need to be an artist, because I am not an artist, okay? But there are pictures. You could put things that are bright and bold. It's the vision of your future life. It's seeing as often of where you want to go. right? It's your vision. This is why we're going to make it so clear. A vision board might have like, where do you want to go professionally? Where do you want to go health-wise? Where do you want to go, a dream home possibly? Physical, what do you want to look like? Do you want to improve? Do you want to tone up? Do you want to get healthier? Do you want to have more energy? What's the income you desire? You could put a number on there, right? So what is a vision board? It's a vision of your future life where you get to dream, be bold, be courageous, and like put things on there, because as you put things on there, you're commanding to the universe that this is your future, right? And then it's about taking action. Number 2, why is having a vision board so important? Vision boards inspire a vision that we want to create for our life. Every day, we can focus on things that we don't love about our life, right? We could pick ourselves apart. We could pick other people apart. We could pick our business apart. We could focus on what we don't have. We could focus on what we lack, which we know from the law of attraction. What we focus on, we attract more of. Or we can focus on where we're going, what we're creating. Visionaries are creators. A vision board is like keeping our eyes and our heart on the life that we desire, okay? This is where vision comes in. It takes a deliberate effort to focus on the life you want to create. Creating a vision board is an opportunity to write your story. The canvas is blank. You get to create your life. With a vision board, you can set goals. You can visualize things on that board that bring you joy, places you want to go. Where do you want to travel? What do you want to do? What do you want the next year of your life to look like? Your vision board is the place to go. You sit there, you reflect, you think, you journal, you go and look at your vision board and you think about where you are going. You're also reminded why you're doing what you're doing. I know for me, like especially early on in my business, when I was like learning and growing and I'm still there, okay? But like when you go through these hurdles and sometimes we say, well, like, why? Why am I doing this? And then you look at that vision board, you're like, oh, that's why. There's my family. There's my dreams. There's the trip. There's the life I'm creating. And I have the power to create all that. And I was like, yeah, I'm over myself. My dreams are worth it. Your vision board keeps your goals in front of you. They're your compass, right? So the real power of a dream board, a vision board, is the daily visualization of your life. Look at it, feel it, train your mind to focus on what you want. Train your mind to see where you are going. Your vision point is your focal point. When you feel off track, look at your vision board. When you're doing affirmations, look at your vision board. When you're setting goals, look at your vision board. When you're tempted to not do the very thing you should be doing, look at your vision board. Your vision board is your reminder that you were born to live your best life. It's a reminder that you're capable to live your best life. It's your reminder that you can create every single thing you desire. You are meant to have everything you desire. Prosperity is your birthright. Your vision board is a blank canvas. You can fill it with anything you want. There are no limits. It's limitless. You are limitless. It's a place for your business goals, right? Is it a promotion, a new title, a bigger income, a bigger calling, the next chapter? What is it for you, right? Your travel goals. Where do you want to go? What do you want to see? If you could go anywhere in the world, where is it? Money goals. What's your desired income? I know that when I became an entrepreneur, when I made a decision to become an entrepreneur, I put a money goal. And there's still money goals on my vision board to this day. I look at it all the time. It reminds me to live in my calling, to do what I love to do, to keep continually finding my purpose, right? Health goals. What's your health goal? Like, what is it? Because our body, our health, how we feel, our energy, that's everything, right? There's nothing more valuable than our health. So we could always be better and have a goal. Your dream home, like, What's your home that you want to live in? Where do you want to live? What state is it? Is it on the water? Is it not on the water? Is it a ranch? Is it a colonial? Is it modern? Is it contemporary? Is it traditional? Like what? What's the dream home of yours? What's your car goal? Like, what do you want to be driving? Let me tell you something. I love nice cars. I do. Okay. I'm not afraid to work for them. But like when I get in it, that's my vehicle. I love to feel class and elegance and power. And so like, what is it that would do that for you? You know, I joke all the time before I became an entrepreneur, I left corporate America. I was home for a little bit before I became an entrepreneur, and I was driving a minivan. Now, I'm not discounting a minivan. It got me and my family from point A to point B, but it was not my car goal. It wasn't like I walked into Dodge and said, I am feeling like I want to level up my life. I'm feeling so powerful. I'm feeling really sexy. I will take that Dodge minivan in blue. Okay. So again, I'm always coming from a place of gratitude, but we're here to level up. And so for me, that car served a purpose, but it was not my dream car. So I started manifesting, like, where was that going to come from? How was I going to create it? And becoming an entrepreneur was part of it, right? So what's your car goal? And you might not have one. That might not be important to you. Doesn't go on there. Okay. My vision doesn't have to be your vision. With your vision board, you see all of these things combined on one board. You see one big picture. Your mission is to like connect all of them. And all of a sudden it's like playing the story of your life. Vision boards expand your mindset. They're challenging you to raise your bar, step out of your comfort zone, take action, right? When you make a vision board, you're making a conscious decision to make leveling up your life a priority. That's what a vision board is. You're affirming your vision over your life. With a vision board, you're painting a picture of your future. You're ordering your life from the universe. So now let's talk about how you make one. Okay. So here's my advice. You could do what I did. You can go to the store. You could buy a bunch of magazines, right? But I'm all about being intentional, being clear. I want a clear, bold, because my first few vision boards were vague. They had a lot of nice quotes. They had nice cars. They had nice homes, but I didn't necessarily relate to them. Okay. So start journaling, get a pen, get a paper, and just write. You know how passionate I am about being intentional and being efficient. What is it that you want? Like, imagine I said, here's a pen, here's a paper, write down everything. Like, if you could have anything your little heart desires, what do you want? So take a pen, take a pad, and have some fun. What if there were no limits? What is it that you want? Physically, what is the picture of you? Maybe it's the future you, maybe it's a past you. Go get that picture out, right? There could be somebody that said, I don't feel as healthy as I used to be. Get that picture out. Remember yourself there. It could be a future. Go get somebody else's body and slap your head on it, right? Like we say, we love the body we're in, but we want our body to be as healthy as possible because there's nothing more powerful than our health. So physically, what is the picture of you living your best health life? We're always so critical of ourselves. Vision boards speak love into our future. The vision gets us excited for how we see ourselves. And we talked about in the last episode, choose your heart, right? So when we're looking at health, for example, sometimes when I'm like tempted to eat something that isn't serving my body and isn't serving my goals, and I'm looking at my vision board and I'm seeing a picture of myself, my future self, I might be like, you know what, Deb? The cocktail weenie's not worth it. Put it down, okay? Because I'm keeping my vision in front of me. Where do you see yourself living? Where? Like what state? What's your dream state? What kind of house? Be specific. Now, here's the thing. You could look for images until you see a house that literally sets your soul on fire, right? Between Pinterest, there's an app called, I think it's Houzz, Houzz, like something like that. Like there's so many, you could look in magazines, you could hit images, you can check on, different realtor sites. What is a house that's your dream house? Remember, there's no limits. The only limits we have are the ones that we create in our mind. right? Don't limit yourself. Don't make a vision board on what's probable. Stretch your imagination. It can be anything. What are your goals? Our goal is to keep our goals in front of us at all time. If it's a title, right, that you're striving for, what is that title? Be as specific as you can. Are there any pieces of jewelry that might represent some level of success, a promotion, a future engagement? What is it? Get the exact piece of the thing that you're striving for. Print it out. What's your dream car? What model is it? What color is it? What interior is it? Print the exact one. What year is it? Back when I started making a dream board, there wasn't Google, there wasn't Pinterest. And again, I bought the magazines and I was just hoping there was a car in there that I would want, right? So today we have the ability to be so specific. Where do you want a vacation? You can Google those places, print up images. Is there a trip that you can earn with your job, with your company, with your corporation? Where is it? Get images. Keep the images in front of you. Photoshop yourself on the beach or wherever it is. Journal. Fill the pages. Then get clear. Find a perfect match for what you're looking for. And when you look at your list, when you've gathered like everything from this journal, like decide on your list, what are the things you want most? Pick the top things. That's your board. Like I basically focus on like 5 different things: my health, my success, different things. And I focus on those. It's very intentional. You want to be as clear as possible on your vision board. Some may think that clipping out the word success and hanging it on a dream board is good, but we're not here for good. We're here for great. Invest time in collecting all of the images that you want: your dream home, your dream healthy bod, your business goals, vacations, family, relationship. Let it all come to you and enjoy every single second of searching and printing. Don't rush. Average people, like they'll be making a dream board, like they'll know maybe they're getting together with friends, they're making a dream board today at noon, and they're going to wake up that day and start gathering images and Googling images. This is your future. This is your vision. When your effort is blah, so is your vision. When your vision board is vague, so is your vision. So is your results. When your vision board is cluttered with quotes and nice things, but they aren't the exact things you want to manifest in your life, it just became a nice picture that you probably could have bought at Home Goods, right? So invest the time. For example, I'm making my next dream board right now when you guys are, okay? But I recorded this weeks before. I've already been saving images. I've already been collecting. I have an envelope filled, not with a lot of different things, but with a bunch of each thing that is important to me, right? So now let's talk about putting it together. You can put it on like oak tag. That's what I did originally, but I want you to put it on something that is like part of your home. It's part of your decor, right? So construction paper is good, but you can level up. Okay, you can get like a framed, I don't know if you guys ever seen, like, I'm stretching my arms here like you guys see me, okay? Like a framed corkboard, right? You could get that at TJ Maxx, you can get that at Home Goods, you can get that at Michael's, and if you're listening in another country, I don't know what store that would be, okay? But get something that looks like it's part of your office, part of your bedroom, wherever you're gonna put it. It doesn't have to be expensive. Mine was like $25, I love it. So take your board, right? Take your envelope that you already have filled with all of your future on it, lay them out, right? So don't start cutting yet. Don't start tacking. Don't start, if you're gluing it, whatever you're doing, lay it all out first. You want to use every single inch of that board, okay? Lay it out to align with your perfect vision. It's like putting the puzzle of your life together. And while you're doing this, like listen to music that sets your soul on fire. If you have a team, if you have people in your life that you're leveling up with, your significant other, your partner, do it with them, right? Those who dream together grow together. Surround yourself with dreamers and doers. When you've used every single inch of your board, when you've used as many pics as you can, okay, you'll also, when you're going through your pictures and you're finding the space, this is where you're also going to narrow down, right, the pictures. You're not going to use every single thing, right? You want to print up more pics than you'll actually need. And this way you get to choose the most perfect ones that work for your board, and you have choices. So pack that board, be specific, be intentional, and when it's all laid out, then add your tags, right? Then keep it in place. And I would give you the advice, take a picture of it in case things get knocked off, whatever, okay? Make sure the pics are really, this way, by you taking a picture, you can go back and put it back the way it was. Make sure the pictures are really secure. When you put your heart and your soul in it, you'll know it. You're going to feel your vision board. It's going to wake something inside of you. You're going to be reminded every day what you want. It's going to call you and pull you into action. Place this board where you see it often as you can. Mine is on like an easel. It's a big corkboard with a framed corkboard in my office. Every time I'm at my desk, I see it. Every time I'm on a call, I see it. When I'm writing my affirmations in the morning, I see it. I'm sitting in front of it. I know what my life looks like. I know my vision is being drawn to me and I'm being drawn to it. I know that everything that I desire is already mine. I am a visionary. I am a constant creator. I always see what I want. It's my compass. It drives me. It moves me. It lifts me. If there's a hard day, and there will be on a journey to level up, I'm reminded where I'm going. It also reminds me to choose the right hard, because the right hard is worth it. The easy hard is regret. Okay. I personally make a vision board every single year. I look at it. I analyze it. What did I create, right? What didn't I? I start over. It's important to raise our bar, raise your vision. When you have a big vision, right, we're making room for other people to have a big vision. Vision is all about empowering others. It's about helping others create the life of their dreams. Our vision is our responsibility. This is your time to dream. This is your time to dream big. This is your time to journal your vision, print your vision, bring it alive on your vision board. Look at it as often as you can. Feel it when you look at it. Every day, take intentional steps to take action and build your dream life. You're here to level up. Your vision is your gateway. Your vision is your secret power. Your vision is your sticking power, okay? Your vision is waiting for you to create it. Your vision is waiting for you to own it. So I love you, my friends. And when I think of my vision board, I put Palm Beach homes on my dream board. I looked at Bali on my dream board. I looked at Cancun on my dream board. I bought a Palm Beach home in February. I earned Bali. I earned Cancun. And of course, the pictures aren't enough, right? But the pictures become in your subconscious mind. You start to see it and believe it. And then you take the actions and effort necessary because you know that it's all worth it. So I encourage you and I invite you to dream really big. You are limitless. I am so grateful to be on this ride with all of you. Please always remember, I know that we're all really busy in our lives, but when you subscribe, when you like, when you leave a comment on iTunes or any other platform, it really means the world, and it also spreads this podcast out to have more people join our family. So next week, we're going to be talking about middle-class thinking versus world-class thinking. So I love you all. Have an amazing week. Happy New Year. And remember, affirmations drop on Wednesdays, short mini episodes, and full episodes on Monday. So I'm so excited to create my next dream board. I hope you are as well. See you soon.